Welcome back to the Garden with Joy and Holly radio show. Time for your garden questions, our garden answers at the top of the hour. If you've got a question, send it on over. GardenTalkRadio@gmail.com. That's GardenTalkRadio@gmail.com. Or toll free coast to coast at 1-800-927-SHOW. That's 1-800-927-7469. Let's go to the hotline, and we got a question about tomatoes.
Hey, Joey and Holly. My name's Will. I'm in the Kansas City area. I was calling, wanting to know about Florida weave and indeterminate tomatoes. I've had really good luck with my determinate tomatoes and really considering doing it with indeterminates, but didn't know if you guys had any advice or experience with that. I do appreciate you guys' work and spreading the love of gardening. Have a great day.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much for listening to the program. And yes, we can help you with that. We grow a lot of our tomatoes in the Florida weave, which is a standard practice of support post on both sides based on the length of the run between the rows, sometimes supporting posts in the center, where there's strings at increments of about 1 foot up. And that is where the tomatoes will grow and hang on. And you can pack more tomatoes in a smaller area because you don't have the cages, and it's cheaper. You don't have the cages bouncing around. We use agricultural twine, which is a plastic twine that has a very high tensile strength. We grow determinate and indeterminate tomatoes. And with the indeterminate, when they exceed the height of the Florida weave, what do?
We just let them drape over. So, you could add more height to your Florida weave if you wanted to, but also just letting them kind of grow and then drape over isn't going to have any issue, problem, harm them, because you already have the bulk of the plant off the ground. They're not going to grow. If they grow over and hit the ground, then you have other problems.
We use 10-foot T-post and put 2 foot in the ground, so we have 8 foot above ground that we can work with on that. So certainly any determination of tomatoes will work. Can I line my wood bottom of my elevated raised bed with ground cloth to help protect the wood? Certainly you can do that.
You could do that.
You can also get an internal wood stabilizer from Timber Pro Coatings USA, and it will basically purify or protect the wood internally. It creates a bond with the wood that basically is indestructible, can last more than 25 years. It's Timber Pro Coatings USA.com, and you can certainly go that route and find all of the sponsors on our website, the WisconsinVegetableGardener.com, underneath the Season 9 tab at the top of the page. But it is a product that not only works for raised beds, but chicken coops, decks, whatever wood surface, tree stands, whatever you got that you want longevity and protect from the weather, certainly is the way to go. But yeah, elevated raised bed. And if you just go with the cloth aspect of it, yes, it will protect the wood somewhat, but you're still going to have you're going to still have water going through it. So I don't know that there is going to be I put a cloth down, I got an extra 6 months out of the bed versus just soil to wood contact, because the water is going to permeate through that cloth anyway. It's not going to be like a water barrier or liner of a tub or a pond type of thing.